These big brands are turning the car market upside down with their latest announcement. What's really going on? This could impact you in ways you never expected. With inventory piling up and prices dropping, the automotive world is at a crossroads. These brands are making headlines with bold moves to stay ahead. What hidden opportunities could save you thousands? Which cars are becoming must-buys, and which are better left unsold? The Prius Shift. The 2024 Toyota Prius models are making headlines for an unexpected reason. They are now readily available, a stark contrast to the previous scarcity that made them hot commodities. On the lot, a Prius XLE is priced at $34,000, while the Prius Prime XSE comes in at $38,000. What stands out is that these prices are without any additional dealer markups, a common practice during the pandemic-era car shortage. For months, Toyota dealerships struggled to meet the overwhelming demand for these hybrid vehicles. Back then, finding a Prius at its manufacturer's suggested retail price was almost unheard of, with add-ons pushing costs well beyond their base price. But now, as inventory levels stabilize and demand cools, buyers are being met with deals instead of inflated prices. This shift reveals cracks in the hybrid market's dominance. The rise in availability at standard pricing reflects a significant slowdown in demand, partly due to high interest rates and consumer fatigue. Once a symbol of eco-conscious luxury, hybrids like the Prius must now compete not on prestige but affordability, a trend that Toyota likely did not anticipate. Tacoma and Tundra troubles. Toyota's troubles extend far beyond hybrids. The 2024 Tacoma SR5, a mid-sized truck once celebrated for its rugged reliability, is now burdened with a price tag of $44,000. Despite its loyal following, Toyota has been forced to offer aggressive incentives to move these units. For example, buyers are being enticed with $5,000 off the sticker price and a reduced annual percentage rate of 3.99%. These promotions highlight a deeper issue. Consumers are hesitant to pay premium prices for a mid-sized truck in a tightening economic climate. Meanwhile, the Toyota Tundra faces even greater challenges. For decades, the Tundra's V8 engine was synonymous with reliability and power, earning it a dedicated customer base. However, the switch to a 6-cylinder turbocharged engine has backfired. Reports of recalls and engine failures have eroded consumer trust. The 2024 Toyota Tundra Capstone, priced at $83,000, is struggling to find buyers who are willing to take a chance on unproven technology. This shift toward downsized engines mirrors broader industry trends, but has had particularly harsh consequences for Toyota. The gamble on fuel efficiency over durability has left the automaker scrambling to regain its reputation, with many customers opting for used models equipped with the tried-and-true V8 engines instead. Used market irony. The used truck market offers an ironic twist for Toyota. Older models equipped with V8 engines or reliable V6 powertrains are fetching premium prices. Buyers wary of newer models are willing to pay a significant markup for used Toyota Tundras and Tacomas from previous generations. Take, for instance, a 2024 Ford F150 Lightning currently sitting on a Toyota dealership's used lot. This vehicle, initially purchased for $90,000, is now listed for $53,000. However, it is unlikely that the original owner received anywhere near that amount on trade-in. Dealerships, acutely aware of the electric truck's depreciating value, probably acquired it for around $35,000. This scenario underscores a harsh reality for owners of newer vehicles. Rapid depreciation is creating financial losses that are difficult to ignore. Meanwhile, the increasing value of older Toyota models reveals just how much consumers prize reliability and proven performance. A used Tundra with a V8 engine can command higher prices than a brand new model, demonstrating the growing disconnect between what manufacturers are offering and what buyers actually want. Toyota's incentive struggles. Toyota dealerships are bearing the financial burden of moving unsold inventory. To clear out stagnant stock, they are offering steep discounts and favorable financing terms. For example, 0% interest rates on select models and thousands of dollars in discounts are becoming increasingly common. However, such strategies come at a cost, both to dealership margins and manufacturer-dealer relations. Incentive-based selling, while effective in the short term, exposes the underlying issues in Toyota's pricing strategy. Consumers are no longer willing to stretch their budgets for vehicles that do not meet their expectations in performance or reliability. Compounding the problem, competitors like Ford and Kia are slashing prices on their midsize and full-size trucks, intensifying the race to attract budget-conscious buyers. For Toyota, the stakes are high. The company must navigate this challenging landscape without eroding the value of its brand. If these pricing issues persist, the once unshakable trust in Toyota's lineup could falter. As dealerships continue to face the dual pressure of unsold inventory and increased competition, it is clear that Toyota needs to recalibrate its approach to stay ahead in a market undergoing rapid change. The Bronco Dilemma, the Ford Bronco, once celebrated as the revival of an iconic off-road brand, is now emblematic of Ford's growing pains in the competitive automotive market. A mere year ago, consumers lined up to pay well over the manufacturer's suggested retail price for these rugged vehicles. Today, that enthusiasm has all but disappeared. Dealership lots are packed with unsold Broncos, a stark reminder of how quickly market conditions can shift. Take the 2024 Ford Bronco Outer Banks Edition, for instance. This trim level, priced at $52,000, comes equipped with advanced off-road capabilities and luxurious interior touches. Yet it remains unsold, sitting alongside dozens of similar models. The price, which once seemed justified due to its exclusivity and demand, now appears inflated in a market oversaturated with options. Part of the problem stems from Ford's initial production missteps. The Bronco's launch was marred by delays, quality control issues, and supply chain bottlenecks. These challenges led to frustrated early adopters and dented consumer trust. While these issues were largely resolved, the lingering effects of bad press have continued to haunt the Bronco's reputation. The oversupply of Broncos has forced dealerships to slash prices and offer enticing incentives, but even these measures have had limited success. Many buyers are wary of the vehicle's long-term reliability and maintenance costs, particularly in comparison to established competitors like the Jeep Wrangler and Toyota 4Runner. This hesitation has created a vicious cycle. Unsold inventory drives down trade-in values, discouraging potential buyers even further. The F-150 conundrum. For decades, the Ford F-150 was synonymous with reliability, capability, and value. It was the truck that defined the segment, consistently topping sales charts and earning a loyal customer base. But in today's market, even this venerable nameplate is struggling to maintain its position. The 2024 Ford F-150 Super Crew is a case in point. With a sticker price of $66,000, it sits on dealership lots despite aggressive discounts and financing offers. High interest rates and skyrocketing insurance premiums have made it difficult for many consumers to justify such a significant purchase. For a growing number of buyers, even the most attractive incentives cannot offset the financial strain. Adding to the challenge is the F-150 shifting identity. In an effort to align with stricter emission standards and changing consumer preferences, Ford has replaced its iconic V8 engine options with smaller, turbocharged alternatives. While these engines offer improved fuel efficiency and lower emissions, they have also raised concerns about reliability and repair costs. Competitors have seized this opportunity to court disillusioned Ford customers. Brands like Chevrolet and Ram have introduced compelling alternatives, offering attractive pricing and incentives that further erode the F-150 dominance. The result is a crowded segment where Ford can no longer rely on its reputation alone to drive sales. Incentives and discounts. To address its inventory challenges, Ford has turned to aggressive discounting and promotional offers. Across the country, dealership lots are plastered with signs advertising thousands of dollars in savings and special financing rates. These measures, while effective in the short term, come at a significant cost to both Ford and its dealer network. Consider the case of the Ford Edge, a mid-size SUV that once enjoyed strong sales. Today, a 2024 model is priced at $43,000, with discounts of up to $10,000 being offered to entice buyers. Such steep markdowns are indicative of the broader challenges facing Ford's SUV lineup. This reliance on incentives is not sustainable. While discounts help to move inventory, they also erode profit margins and create unrealistic expectations among consumers. Buyers may begin to wait for discounts rather than purchasing at full price, further complicating Ford's ability to forecast demand and manage production. Another consequence of this strategy is the strain it places on Ford's dealer network. Dealerships are often forced to absorb a portion of the discount, cutting into their profitability. This dynamic creates tension between Ford and its dealers, as both parties struggle to navigate an increasingly challenging market. A glimpse of hope. Despite its current challenges, Ford has found some success in unexpected places. The Ford Maverick, a compact pickup truck introduced to the market in 2022, has emerged as a bright spot in an otherwise dim landscape. With a starting price between $30,000 and $40,000, the Maverick has struck a chord with buyers seeking an affordable and versatile vehicle. The Maverick's appeal lies in its simplicity. Unlike many modern trucks, which have grown larger and more complex with each generation, the Maverick offers a back-to-basics approach. Its compact size makes it ideal for urban environments, while its hybrid powertrain delivers impressive fuel efficiency. For budget-conscious buyers, the Maverick represents a practical and attainable option in a market dominated by high-priced alternatives. Dealerships have reported brisk sales of the Maverick, with many units selling within days of arriving on the lot. This success underscores the importance of affordability in today's market. At a time when many consumers are feeling the pinch of rising costs, the Maverick offers a rare combination of value and capability. However, the Maverick's success also highlights the broader challenges facing Ford. The fact that a compact, affordable truck is outperforming its larger and more expensive counterparts raises questions about the company's product strategy. To regain its footing, Ford must balance its focus on high-margin vehicles with a renewed emphasis on affordability and accessibility. Jeep's high-price predicament. For decades, Jeep has been synonymous with rugged adventures, iconic designs, and a loyal customer base that swore by its off-road prowess. However, Jeep's once stellar reputation is now at odds with the realities of today's marketplace. The brand's strategy of leaning into high-margin vehicles has created a perfect storm of inventory pileups, declining sales, and frustrated dealerships. The Jeep Wrangler, an undisputed symbol of American exploration, is now emblematic of the brand's pricing missteps. The 2024 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, initially launched with a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $51,000, is now being sold at steep discounts of $7,000 to $8,000 in many dealerships. These price cuts, while enticing to consumers, reveal the deeper cracks in Jeep's foundation. The situation worsens with Jeep's most ambitious and expensive offering, the Grand Wagoneer. Positioned as a luxury vehicle with all the bells and whistles, the Grand Wagoneer comes with a hefty starting price of $80,000. Top trims push the cost to an eye-watering $120,000. While the Grand Wagoneer is undeniably luxurious, it caters to a niche audience, one that is shrinking rapidly in today's uncertain economic climate. Adding fuel to the fire is Jeep's overproduction problem. Gone are the days when finding a Jeep Wrangler on a dealership lot felt like striking gold. Today, these once coveted vehicles sit idle for months. On average, Jeep Wranglers now spend over 280 days on dealership lots. This prolonged inventory stagnation not only ties up dealership resources, but also highlights Jeep's disconnect from what modern buyers truly want: value and reliability. Ram's pickup problem. If Jeep is struggling with overpriced SUVs, Ram's predicament lies in its flagship pickup trucks. The Ram 1500, 2500, and 3500 models, once revered for their combination of ruggedness and luxury, are now becoming symbols of excess in a market that is shifting toward practicality. A visit to any Ram dealership paints a troubling picture. Rows upon rows of unsold trucks dominate the lots, with prices ranging from $60,000 to $80,000. Premium trims like the Ram 1500 Limited and the Ram TRX, which once enjoyed immense popularity and commanded hefty markups, are now struggling to find buyers. The Ram TRX, hailed as a performance monster upon its release, serves as a cautionary tale. Just 1 year ago, dealerships marked up TRXs by $20,000 to $30,000 over their manufacturer's suggested retail price. Fast forward to today, and discounts of $10,000 to $15,000 are common. While these discounts make the trucks more accessible to buyers, they also underline the significant challenges Ram faces in maintaining profitability. The competition in the pickup truck segment has only intensified Ram's struggles. Brands like Ford and Chevrolet have introduced more affordable options, such as the Ford Maverick and Chevrolet Colorado, which appeal to budget-conscious buyers. These models, priced significantly lower than Ram's offerings, provide the practicality and affordability that today's consumers are prioritizing. Nissan in emergency mode. Among major automakers, Nissan finds itself in one of the most precarious positions. The brand, which once thrived on its reputation for producing reliable and affordable vehicles, is now grappling with financial instability, internal upheaval, and dwindling consumer trust. The signs of Nissan's struggles are impossible to ignore. Discounts on models like the Nissan Pathfinder and Rogue have become the norm as the company fights to move inventory. A 2024 Nissan Pathfinder, initially priced at $46,000, is now being offered with price reductions of $6,000 to $7,000. While these discounts may help attract buyers in the short term, they also raise questions about the brand's long-term sustainability. Internally, Internally, Nissan has declared a state of emergency mode, a term that underscores the severity of its challenges. The company recently announced plans to cut over 9,000 jobs globally, a drastic measure aimed at reducing costs and stabilizing its finances. Despite these efforts, industry rumors suggest that Nissan may not survive the next 12 to 18 months without significant intervention. Speculation about a potential buyout has further fueled uncertainty. Insiders have pointed to Honda as a possible savior, with some suggesting that a merger or acquisition could be Nissan's best chance for survival. While such a move might provide temporary relief, it would also mark the end of Nissan as an independent entity, a development that has left many longtime fans and customers feeling uneasy. Nissan's struggles are not just a corporate issue, they have real-world implications for dealerships and consumers. Dealerships are left to navigate the challenges of selling discounted vehicles while grappling with declining resale values and increasing negative equity among buyers. For consumers, the uncertainty surrounding Nissan raises concerns about long-term support, maintenance, and the availability of replacement parts. Lessons from the ground level. The challenges faced by Jeep, Ram, and Nissan are not isolated incidents. They are symptomatic of a broader shift in the automotive industry. The days of relying on brand loyalty and premium pricing to drive sales are fading. Instead, success in today's market hinges on a brand's ability to adapt to evolving consumer preferences and economic realities. Jeep's reliance on high-margin luxury SUVs has left it vulnerable to changing consumer priorities. Ram's focus on premium pickups has similarly backfired in a market that increasingly values affordability and practicality. Meanwhile, Nissan's inability to innovate and adapt has pushed it to the brink of collapse. For consumers, these challenges present both opportunities and risks. On one hand, the steep discounts and aggressive incentives now available on many vehicles provide a rare chance to secure a great deal. On the other hand, the instability of brands like Nissan raises questions about long-term reliability, resale value, and service support. Dealerships too are caught in the crossfire. Many are being forced to take on the financial burden of unsold inventory, while others are grappling with reduced margins and declining foot traffic. The pressure to offer discounts and incentives, while necessary to attract buyers, is eroding profitability and putting many dealerships at risk of closure. As the market continues to evolve, the fate of Jeep, Ram, and Nissan will depend on their ability to adapt. Whether through product innovation, pricing adjustments, or strategic partnerships, these brands must find a way to reconnect with consumers, or risk becoming footnotes in the history of the automotive industry. For Jeep, the road to recovery may involve scaling back its reliance on high-margin vehicles and focusing on affordable options that appeal to a broader audience. For Ram, the challenge lies in balancing its reputation for luxury with the need to offer more accessible pricing. And for Nissan, the path forward may require a complete overhaul of its business model, coupled with a renewed commitment to innovation and quality. Ultimately, the struggles of these brands serve as a cautionary tale for the entire automotive industry. In a market that is becoming increasingly competitive and consumer-driven, adaptability is not just a luxury, it is a necessity. Kia's rise and the challenges ahead. Kia's journey from being an underdog in the automotive industry to becoming a significant global player is nothing short of remarkable. Over the past decade, the brand has successfully redefined its image, focusing on design, quality, and value. The introduction of models like the Kia Telluride and the Kia EV6 has solidified its position as a forward-thinking manufacturer. However, even Kia is not immune to the market turbulence that has rattled the industry. The Kia Telluride, once a near unattainable midsize SUV due to its overwhelming demand, now sits in dealership lots with decreasing prices. A visit to a Kia dealership reveals a stark contrast to just a year ago. In 2022, finding a Telluride was a challenge, with consumers paying $5,000 to $10,000 over the manufacturer's suggested retail price. Fast forward to today, and discounts of up to $3,000 are now being offered. This shift highlights the broader issue of declining demand for higher-priced vehicles. The Telluride, despite its reputation for quality and design, faces stiff competition from rivals like the Toyota Highlander and Hyundai Palisade. Additionally, the economic climate has pushed consumers towards smaller, more affordable options. Kia's strategy to remain competitive involves doubling down on its electric vehicle lineup. The Kia EV6, a sleek and innovative crossover, represents the brand's commitment to sustainability and innovation. However, the high starting price of $48,000 has limited its appeal to a niche audience. With government incentives for electric vehicles fluctuating and the cost of raw materials for batteries rising, Kia faces an uphill battle to make its electric offerings more accessible. Toyota's trusted brand stumbles. Toyota has long been a beacon of reliability, with a reputation for producing durable and efficient vehicles that hold their value. Yet even this automotive titan is feeling the effects of the shifting market dynamics. The introduction of the latest Toyota Tundra and Tacoma models featuring turbocharged engines has been met with mixed reviews, leaving loyal customers questioning the brand's direction. The Toyota Tundra, a staple in the full-size pickup truck segment, has undergone a significant transformation. The V8 engine, once synonymous with power and dependability, has been replaced by a twin turbocharged V6. While this change aligns with Toyota's goals for improved fuel efficiency and reduced emissions, it has alienated a portion of its customer base. Many buyers are hesitant to embrace the new powertrain, citing concerns about reliability and the lack of the V8's traditional towing power. The recalls and mechanical issues reported with the twin-turbo V6 have only added to the skepticism. On dealership lots, the Tundra is now offered with significant incentives, including discounts of up to $5,000 and reduced interest rates, as Toyota struggles to move inventory. Lessons from Hyundai and Tesla. Amid the turmoil in the automotive industry, some brands have managed to navigate the challenges with relative success. Hyundai, for example, has capitalized on its reputation for value and innovation to maintain strong sales. Models like the Hyundai Santa Fe and Hyundai Ioniq 5 have struck a chord with consumers seeking affordability and cutting-edge technology. Hyundai's ability to adapt to changing market conditions lies in its focus on providing a diverse range of options. From affordable compacts to premium electric vehicles, the brand caters to a wide spectrum of buyers. Additionally, Hyundai's aggressive warranty programs and customer incentives have helped build trust and loyalty among its customers. Tesla, on the other hand, continues to dominate the electric vehicle market despite increasing competition. The brand's ability to maintain high margins while expanding its product lineup is a testament to its strong brand equity. The Tesla Model Y, for instance, remains one of the best-selling electric vehicles globally, even as prices have risen significantly. However, Tesla is not without its challenges. The brand's reliance on direct sales has created friction with traditional dealership networks, limiting its reach in some markets. Furthermore, the ongoing supply chain issues and rising costs of battery materials pose long-term risks to its profitability. For brands like Kia and Toyota, there are valuable lessons to be learned from Hyundai and Tesla. Adapting to consumer needs, maintaining transparency, and investing in innovative technologies are essential for navigating the current market landscape. The future of the automotive industry. As the automotive industry grapples with unprecedented challenges, the road ahead is fraught with uncertainty. The transition to electric vehicles, while necessary for environmental sustainability, presents significant obstacles for manufacturers and consumers alike. From infrastructure limitations to high production costs, the shift toward electrification is a complex and costly endeavor. For traditional automakers like Toyota, the challenge lies in balancing their legacy of reliability with the need to innovate. The introduction of hybrid and electric models, such as the Toyota Prius Prime and the upcoming Toyota BZ4X, reflects the brand's commitment to a greener future. However, the high costs associated with these vehicles remain a barrier for many buyers. Kia, meanwhile, must continue to refine its strategy to maintain its momentum in the electric vehicle space, expanding its lineup, improving affordability, and addressing consumer concerns about range and charging infrastructure will be crucial for long-term success. The role of government policies and incentives cannot be overstated in shaping the industry's future. Subsidies for electric vehicles, investments in charging infrastructure, and regulations on emissions will all play a critical role in determining the pace and direction of change. The automotive industry is at a crossroads, with brands like Kia, Toyota, and others facing unprecedented challenges. While the current market offers unique opportunities for consumers, it also raises important questions about the future of mobility. Whether through innovation, adaptation, or strategic partnerships, the path forward will require bold decisions and a willingness to embrace change. As we navigate this period of transformation, one thing is clear: the automotive landscape of tomorrow will look very different from what we see today. The question is, which brands will lead the charge and which will be left in the rearview mirror?